It is the unvaccinated who are the problem, period, end of story.
The only people that you can blame, the only people you can blame, this isn't shaming, this is the truth. Maybe they should be shamed, are the unvaccinated.
It's time to start blaming the unvaccinated folks, not the regular folks.
Anyone you came into contact with will blame you, as will the rest of us who have done the right thing by getting vaccinated.
Because frankly, we know that we can't trust the unvaccinated.
I think it's time to get our moral house in order, Anderson. It's the unvaccinated who are the threat.
All those vaccinated folks are going to start wearing masks to protect the unvaccinated folks. It's called a Christian value.
You're basically punishing the vaccinated for the sins of the unvaccinated.
People are not behaving honorably. The unvaccinated are basically saying, well, it's open season for me. I can do whatever I want as well.
The unvaccinated are basically beating their breasts, running around the country saying, we don't care, we're living free, and so forth.
We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin.
Unvaccinated, a group that includes children and people acting like children. And the rest of us are starting to get pissed off.
The vaccinated feel the unvaccinated are making me upset or angry.
This is not about freedom or personal choice.
Well, my freedom is being kind of disturbed here. No, screw your freedom.
The other day, Howard Stern weighed in with a much different approach. Take a look.
When are we going to stop putting up with the idiots in this country and just say, it's mandatory to get vaccinated? Their freedom.
But you're treading on our freedom and you're making other people sick, and really you're killing other people.
The anti-vaxxers, they seem to have a thing for death and home remedies.
The anti-maskers turned anti-vaxxers are not just putting their own lives at risk. If that was the issue, we could just say that we can watch them compete to win place or show in the Darwin Awards.
We have to start doing things for the greater good of society, and not for idiots who think that they can do their own research.
And don't get me started on the lunatics who won't take any of the COVID vaccines.
Life is too short to be an ass. Life is way too short to be ignorant of the promise of something that is helping people worldwide.
Maybe you're doing it because you're disconnected or disorganized. Maybe you have some sympathetic psychological reasons. But maybe you're just being antisocial.
Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Record Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Alright, so I ran across this video of, it's basically a compilation of Esau, using these shame tactics in the media for those who at the time didn't want to take the COVID vaccine. And the spirit just jumped on me because this is the same thing that they're going to do when it comes to the M.O.T.B. All right, you see how all the media is in alignment, with this goal to force at the time, which was a shot, a vaccine on the people. They're going to come, 10 times harder with that M.O.T.B, man, which is the RFID microchip. All right, and they're gonna get a lot of people with it because they gonna alienate you. Make everybody think you crazy because you don't have the M.O.T.B or you're not willing to take it. Just like they had everybody looking crazy, as I was one of them, as I'm sure a lot of you brothers were. Ain't taking no damn vaccine, man. It's the same tactics. Or as the scripture say, he was a liar from the beginning, right? Esau's blessing is the sword. But a part of that sword is his lies, his manipulation, and his deceit. That's a weapon. It's a tactic that he used to destroy his enemies. As Gad now. All right, putting all this panic on people. And this is how he's gonna do it when it comes that time, man. Straight outcast you, because he's gonna have these people fall for this technology in a way where, they're healing all of these ailments, these medical shits, They're healing all these medical ailments You know, technology is growing and growing, and you're going to be the one that's trying to hold everybody back from the future. And that's how they're going to make it seem, man. All right. This Proverbs 29:5, a man that flattereth his neighbor spreadeth a net for his feet. All right. Manipulation in his media, deceit in his media, and flattery. All right, you go into the etymology of flattery, man. It says to seek, to please, or gratify someone by undue praise. Praise it insincerely, okay? Beguile with pleasing words. What's up, Will? To beguile somebody with pleasing words. It says to deceive, caress, fondle, prostrate, all right? But to beguile. How did he get the woman in the beginning? Beguile. Deceived her. After Cain murdered Abel, the Most High come down and he say, you know, where's your brother? What did Cain at the time try to do? Deceive the Most High. This spirit that's within him even tried to deceive the Most High himself. Alright? So getting back to the point of the video, this is what he's gonna do with his media, man. All these dudes, they don't want to take the M.O.T.B, man. They terrorists, man. What they got to hide, man? They fucking up our fun, man. They don't want to move into the new age of the world. Us robot, transhumanism, iRobot shit, man. And the people who are destined to take it has such a level of stupidity and unfaithfulness and, you know, disobedience that once he drops this little shit in his media with the M.O.T.B, as far as you know, alienating those who don't want to take it, they're gonna be your enemy, man. He's gonna convince them that you are danger because you don't want to take it, or you've been commanded not to take it. You know, they already have found, you know, this a deceitful, we go with deceit again, a deceitful way to try to combat the truth of the scriptures with these little agents, these little Christian agents, and even you niggas that them sold out, man. No, that's not what it is. Because they know that the truth is being spoken. And this is going what they call, what the Most High, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai is going to foil their plans, man. So this is how he coming. With all this deceit. Alright, this is in the NLT. Proverbs 26:24, people may cover their hatred with pleasing words, but they are deceiving. They pretend to be kind, but don't believe them. Their hearts are full of many evils, and we know the evil heart within Esau. Anything that he's presenting to you that seems good for you, it's gonna fuck you up, man. You see that on the damn medicine commercials, man. Oh, you take this medicine for a headache, but they give you 7 other ailments. This is how he roll, man. He a deceiver, man. In his media, at least with those who have faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, those who have been blessed with this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, his media losing steam. Not to them, but to those who, you know what's going on. So going back to going back to the media's attack on those who didn't want to take that vaccine, it's gonna be the same play. This nigga, he's running the same play every time. That was a hit, a media hit on those who didn't want to take it. So how much more you think that's gonna be when he revealed the RFID microchip, you know, the M.O.T.B to the people and makes it mandatory? All the stragglers, which is gonna be, you know, the hopeful elect, is gonna get, you know, demonized in the media, man. All right. Proverbs 26 and 26, while their hatred may be concealed by trickery, their wrongdoing will be exposed in public. Their hatred may be concealed by trickery, which is synonymous with deceit and beguiling. Esau hates the Israelites. And he conceals that hatred through his media with what? Trickery, deceit, manipulation, fear-mongering. And this is what he gonna do, man. All right? It says, if you set a trap for others, you will get caught in it yourself. If you roll a boulder down on others, it will crush you instead. Because his plan for the new age is really just his demise. This big ass boulder that he think he about to roll on the world, about to hit his ass. He gonna take people with him though, but ultimately it's gonna flatten his ass, man. All right. It says a lying tongue hates its victims, and flattering words cause ruin. And a lot of you people, 2/3 of the people in this place, you Jakes, you Israelites, his flattering words is gonna cause your ruin. Y'all do whatever you say, man. Alright, it's back in 1611, Psalms 12 and 2. They speak vanity, everyone with his neighbor, with flattering lips, and with a double heart do they speak. Alright, and Jake do this too. Alright, but not on the platform that Esau do it. Cause Jake don't control no media. Alright, the Lord shall cut off all flattering lips and the tongue that speaketh proud things. Who have said, with our tongue will we prevail. Our lips are our own. Who is Lord over us? That's Esau to the T. And 2/3 of the Jakes in this place. With our tongue we will prevail. What is a part of his sword? His tongue being the media. You know? There used to be books and shit, man. You know, you write all that false history in the books. This nigga's a liar, man. You know? And Yahweh Shemel Shai is gonna cut his tongue out his mouth, man. You know? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is gonna cut his tongue out his mouth, man. Alright, still in the 1611, Psalms 5 and 9, for there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongues, an open grave. Nothing but death come out his damn mouth, man. And it says they flatter with their tongues, man. He a setup artist, man. Sneaky nigga, man. And that's how we get at his victims, which is 2/3 of the Israelites in this place, and all the other dumbass nations that believe anything that he say, man. Alright. John 8 and 44, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father will ye do. He was a murderer from the beginning. All right, speaking on Cain, and a bold not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. This is how he operates. When you go to, Genesis, you go to the blessing of Esau, and it says, you're gonna live by the sword. That, that phrase, when words live by the sword. You go into it in the blue letter, and it's how he sustains life. A part of that sword being his media. So lying is how he preserves himself. Being deceitful is how he preserves himself. Shedding blood is how he preserves himself. It's his only survival tactic, is to do evil shit. There's no righteousness within him. What does he do good? How is he not hurting the earth and everything in it? So, for you to believe that is crazy. It says, when he speaketh of a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. He the king of lies, man. King of deceit, king of manipulation, king of death and bloodshed and oppression and everything that's fucked up. And once again, this is how he's gonna come in his media. So be ready to be put all on TV, and everybody don't wanna fuck with you. That's how it's supposed to end. Alright? But I ain't gonna hold you. I hope that video was edifying. Shalom.